near-death experience for me has it's probably been one of the worst feelings ever. Though I say I have two, because the first incident I had was when I was 23 years old. I was hit in the face with a baseball bat. I had reconstructed jaw surgery, and it was bad. My jaw was on the opposite side of my face, and I had to get reconstructed jaw surgery. And then my second near-death experience injury with my hand, put my hand through a double-pane window and pulled it out on the glass. When I pulled it out, it cut everything to the bone. I was drinking. I was at my lowest point of my life, and I was driving. I got pulled over by 2 SAPD cops that night, and when I got pulled over by 2 SAPD cops, I was intoxicated. But till this day, I will never understand why they did not take me into jail. Why did they call my parents and ask them to pick up my car and let them take me home? I don't know why they made that decision, because anybody else, I'm pretty sure they would have just taken in. But I really felt that night something needed to happen. And I think by me not going to jail that night, something was meant to happen. As soon as I get home, I jump onto a windowsill and I just put my hand through a window. I can't explain, why I did it. I know I was drinking and I was at a low point in my life, so I think that's a bad combination already. So I was depressed. I was miserable. I was drinking, screaming for my life, saying I don't want to die, I don't want to die. And blood was just squirting out of my wrist. It cut everything from the bone, from the wrist all the way to the forearm and everything to the bone. And it was bad. I mean, I thought I was going to bleed to death, and I probably should have. I mean, it cut everything. My brother was there. He ran outside. He's a firefighter, and he wrapped it up, put it above my heart. EMS came, went to the hospital, and I had microscopic hand surgery. So now I'm able to do things that I couldn't do with my hands. I'm able to catch footballs, throw footballs, lift up dumbbells, do pull-ups, things that they said I wasn't, going to be able to do again, I'm able to do. And I think it's really because I was able to be so active, where I was always using my hands and working them to strengthen them. And I think it's been a huge part of the recovery process for my hand injury, and I've never let it slow me down. I mean, that's amazing. I was able to go out and pursue fitness again and play college football, after overcoming this experience and alcohol. And it's just about perseverance, to just keep moving forward, and that's what I did. It's been a journey. Football was just more than a sport to me. I really respect the game because it did so much for me, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And I'm able to walk away from that experience and continue to try to find myself, or continue to try to let go of some of the things that I did in the past. And it's hard. It's a process. And every time I come out here and every time I work out and I'm running, every step that I take, every time that I lace my shoes up and I know I'm about to go on a jog or go hit a workout, I try to give it all I got, because when I walk away from that, I like to feel a sense of leaving that negative energy, leaving that weight that I'm carrying into the workout. Football is done now, and I'm searching for that next thing, and the brotherhood and the camaraderie. It's hard to find, and now that football has ended and a new journey is upon me, I'm going to follow my brother's footsteps. I'm going to go down the path to become a firefighter and be able to help people. That's what it's about, and it's a path that is going to keep me on track. And just like football did, and when football ended, I kind of felt like I lost a piece of myself, but I feel like I'm regaining that back. And here at the fire department, I think that's where I'm going to put that piece of that puzzle back into my life to fulfill me. 1, 2, 3.
Bear down 2. Courage. It takes courage, it takes commitment. integrity to do this job. The brotherhood, it's strong, you know. So not only is he going to be a part of the brotherhood as one of the firefighters, he's my brother, and so to me that's special to have that, you know, for him to take that direction and that you know role as a firefighter. I'm very proud of him. You know, I couldn't. Obviously, I'm at a loss of words, and you know, I want to train him the right way, and not let the training that I give him fail him, because this is a dangerous job. You know, and just at the sound of the alarm, you know, that could be life or death. You know, and it's game time when that happens. Just like on the football field, you know, when you're out there, it's game time. Well, you know, our game time's out there when we're on these calls, whether it's EMS or structure fires, and one mess up that could cost you your life or someone else's life out there. So you have to be on your game and not let your training fail you. And it's a very dangerous job, yet humbling, but it's very dangerous. It's not like we sit around and there goes another call.
You know, I mean, it's funny how things work, you know, full circle, you know, from putting my hand through a window and screaming for my life, almost bleeding to death in front of my house, to have my brother there and get me through that. And he was a firefighter and he got me through that. And now to be able to do the same to help other people, it just shows me that anything you can put your mind to, that you can persevere and you can do. Man, it's crazy to think, you know, I used to put on a football helmet, you know, from one helmet to another helmet, you know, and I really felt like the football helmet is kind of what put me back on the path that I fell off of. And now with this helmet, I think it's just going to push me forward into life to just be a better man. Man, this journey is, this journey is, you know, it's been a long road, and where I'm at today, you know, this is where I need to be, and this is where I'm meant to be today. And football was a stepping stone that got me here. And everybody that I met on that path, every coach, every player, everybody said that I couldn't do it, you know. That became the fuel that created that fire that pushed me forward into this position where I'm at today, to become a firefighter, to go out there in the community and put out fires and to help people save people's lives. And I mean, just to think the full circle of that creation and what I was able to do with my own story, it shows a lot of kids out there and a lot of people, hey, you can go out there and you can turn it around. And I mean, just thinking about where I'm at today and the path that I'm going down, you know, it brings tears to my eyes. And it's not tears of feeling sorry for myself, and it's not tears of, you know, I'm mad. It's tears of joy. It's tears of, you did it, you know. And I just want to raise my hands up, and I just want to just close my eyes, and I just want to thank God, and I want to thank, you know, everybody who believed in me, you know, and everybody who stood by me, no matter the choices that I made or the mistakes that I made and how many times I fell down. But perseverance is right here, you know. And I could sit here and say a million quotes, but I think this story speaks for itself, and actions are louder than words.